This vehicle is the AMX 13F3 AM SPG. This is a French Tier 6 SPG, and the map is Ruinberg. They actually had another map called Winterberg, which was the winterized version of this map, which was removed from the game, probably when they did the HD rework. And the graphics do look better. If you watch my classic game series, you can see what the graphics used to look like. It's called like classic games or the domination games. You like it to dominate. Okay, so I'm going to tell a story about my trip to Jamaica. I have so many stories about the trip to Jamaica. So when we got to Jamaica, we arrived, it was just like 15 of us. I knew like 13 out of the 15 people. And the first thing that you do is you get out of like the tourist van, like the shuttle van that brings you from the airport. They actually do have airports in Jamaica. And we were in Kingston. I believe it was Kingston. And the question always comes up, why is the hotel so cheap? It's because you're in Kingston. That's the reason why. It's because you're in the crappiest part of Jamaica. Why does Jamaica look like such a wonderful place? So we get out of the van, and the guy at the hotel, the first thing he started doing was pretending that he knew one of the guys on the trip. So he was just goofing around, saying, "Hey, boss, good to see you again." You know, he's talking like he knows the guy. And, oh, good to see you come back to Jamaica. You smoke with the ganja. So the guy had no idea who he was. You know, they didn't really know each other. He was just goofing around. And they screwed up our room assignments. What they did was they just kind of randomly, we had 2 people per room, and they just kind of randomly assigned us rooms. The people at the hotel did. So, like, all the men were randomly assigned to different women. And they needed I don't know why they needed to work it out. I mean, you just go in and find somebody who you want a room with and go room with them, right? So they changed the room assignment so that I was with my roommate from college, which we will call Dick's asswipe. I'll come up with a good nickname for him. The Dickster. The Beehole. So, as soon as I heard, oh yeah, you're going to be rooming with Chris, I was like, fuck. Effing asshole. And guess what happened okay, I'm advancing a little bit too much. The first thing that happened was one of the girls, I don't remember her name. Maybe eventually I remember her name. She said, I want to go in the water. And I happened to have a glass of water. No, she said she wanted to go in the water. And they said, where's the beach? They pointed that way. We literally had our luggage. I had mine balancing on my head. And she ran straight for the beach. That effing a-hole got right in line with my shot. So she ran down the beach, still had the luggage, still had her clothes on, went right in the water. 10 seconds later, she's crying like a baby. And she's got like her hand on her butt. No, on her knee. It wasn't on her knee. It was either on her thigh or on her lower leg. I don't remember. And of course, we all started laughing at her. So what happened was she got stung by a jellyfish immediately upon arrival at Jamaica. And, of course, everyone starts saying, that's really painful. They're saying the worst thing you possibly, that's really painful. You're not going to enjoy this, And she was crying. And apparently it puts like 50 needles in you. Nobody used any sort of bodily liquids to soothe the pain or anything. But she cried the whole time, and the whole trip nobody went in the water after that. But there was a swimming pool, but that will be another story. Okay, so that was the AMX 13 F3 PM. No, this is the AM, not the PM. Why am I looking at this? 800 damage, not bad.